What if I told you that with just a few simple techniques, you could know exactly what someone is thinking, feeling, and hiding the moment you meet them? No polygraph. No questions. Just their body, their eyes, their micro-expressions. This is the true story of how learning to read people like an FBI agent destroyed one man's life and revealed secrets that should never have been seen. His name was Daniel Reed, a regular guy who stumbled across an old FBI training manual in a used bookstore. He started practicing the techniques, how to spot micro-expressions, those split-second flashes of true emotion, how to read baseline behavior and detect deviations, how to notice when someone's feet point away from you, a sign they want to leave, how to catch the slight shoulder shrug that reveals a lie. At first, it was fun. He could tell when his boss was lying about deadlines, when his girlfriend was hiding something, when strangers were nervous. He felt powerful, like he had superpowers. But then the observations became too much. He started noticing things he couldn't unsee. The cashier at the grocery store whose hands trembled every time she took money, she was stealing. The neighbor who smiled too wide when he talked about his happy marriage, he was hiding bruises on his wife's arms. The coworker who laughed a little too loud, he was planning to hurt someone. Daniel couldn't turn it off. Every conversation became an interrogation. Every smile became a mask. Here's how the FBI method actually works. Establish a baseline. Watch how someone behaves when they're comfortable. Look for clusters of signals. One twitch means nothing, but 3 signals together usually means deception. Pay attention to the feet and torso. They reveal true intentions more than the face. Notice micro-expressions. Fear, contempt, disgust flash for 1/25th of a second before the person can hide them. Daniel mastered all of it. He could walk into a room and know who was lying, who was scared, who was dangerous, within seconds. But the more he saw, the more he realized most people are hiding something dark. One night, Daniel looked at his own reflection in the mirror. For the first time, he saw the micro-expressions on his own face. The slight tightening around his eyes when he smiled. The way his shoulders tensed when he thought about his past. He realized he had been lying to himself for years. He wasn't a good person. He had done things he had buried deep. And the reflection in the mirror was smiling at him, even though he wasn't smiling. Daniel stopped going outside. He covered every mirror in his apartment. He unplugged every camera. But the worst part wasn't what he saw in others. It was what he saw in himself. The technique didn't just let him read other people. It forced him to read himself. And what he found there was something he couldn't live with. Daniel Reed was found dead in his apartment 3 weeks later. The note he left said only, "I finally saw the truth. I wish I was still blind." The FBI manual that started it all was never found. But sometimes, people who learn these techniques report the same thing. The more you see, the more you wish you could forget. The end. Drop your thoughts below. Would you want to know how to read anyone instantly if it meant seeing the darkness in everyone, including yourself? Subscribe to Random Vibes Spark for more terrifying original horror stories, wild mysteries, and reality-bending nightmares.